Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great week, a great day. I have a question for you today. The question is, are you puzzled? Are you dealing with some problems or some challenges that have you stuck? You're kind of confused and you've tried maybe a lot of different things. Nothing seems to be working, but you know you're a smart person. Maybe you can figure it out. I want to read James chapter 1, verses 2 through 8 in the Passion Translation because I think it gives a really poignant response to this position of just being puzzled and feeling this angst. As the writing from James, he says, "My fellow believers, when it seems as though you are facing nothing but difficulties, see it as an invaluable opportunity to experience the greatest joy that you can." Woo! Big enough challenge right there. But let's keep going. "For you know that when your faith is tested, it stirs up power within you to endure all things. And then as your endurance grows even stronger, it will release perfection into every part of your being until there is nothing missing and nothing lacking. And if anyone longs to be wise," kind of goes back to the earlier part, right? Difficulties, challenges, I don't know what to do. "But if you long to be wise, ask God for wisdom and he will give it. He won't see your lack of wisdom as an opportunity to scold you over your failures, but he will overwhelm your failures with his generous grace. Just make sure you ask, empowered by confident faith, without doubting that you will receive it. For the ambivalent person believes one minute and doubts the next. And being undecided makes you become like the rough seas driven and tossed by the wind. You're up one minute, tossed down the next. When you're half-hearted and wavering, it leaves you unstable. Can you really expect to receive anything from the Lord when you're in that condition?" That's a challenging section of scripture, isn't it? But it reminds me of one of my favorites, which is Jeremiah 33:3. I've heard it called God's phone number, because it says, "If you call to me, I will answer and I will show you great and unsearchable things." Have you ever wondered, like, what are those things that I can't even Google? Or have you Googled something, you're like, it's not giving me the answer. Even some technical computer things, you can Google them and it doesn't give you the right answer because things are advancing so fast and sometimes you just don't have that answer. That's where God says, "I am the search engine for the unsearchable things." That's wisdom. So, why do we feel so ambivalent, confused, and insecure one moment, and then fully confident and loved the next? James tells us why. It's because we either lack wisdom or we lack the faith that God will give us that wisdom even if we ask. Man, so I just got to say right now, Lord, give us focus and single-mindedness on you. Nothing else, just you. Let us trust in full confidence. We might have thousands of puzzle pieces spread out in front of us. And we're holding on to one piece or two pieces, or we've got some figured out, but not enough. We're trying to figure out where to start. Lord, help us to just drop the pieces. Help us to drop those right now and look up to you. In fact, there's a good chance we might be focused on the wrong puzzle altogether. We're asking him to tell us which pieces go where and where to start. And yes, he can do that. But is this puzzle aligned with his highest honor and will? Or is it just a distraction? I am too often distracted by earthly puzzles. Correct us, Lord. Align us to where our story is so intermingled with yours that we can't even begin to become frustrated or confused anymore. Give us your wisdom, Lord. And thank you for the promise that you will. Bless you guys.